ముత్తవరపు వెంకటేశ్వరరావు కాలేజ్ ఆఫ్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ అండ్ టెక్నాలజీ 2008 లో స్థాపించిన కళాశాలలో NBA, NAC A గ్రేడ్ మరియు ISO సర్టిఫికేషన్ సాధించిన మొట్టమొదటి కళాశాల శ్రీ ముత్తవరపు వెంకటేశ్వరరావు కాలేజ్ ఆఫ్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ అండ్ టెక్నాలజీ.
Myself K. Sirisha, working as assistant professor in MBA College of Engineering and Technology. Today we are going to solve the problem of column minima method. Column minima method. So this is column minima method. So in previous classes we solved the northwest corner method, least cost method and the row minima method. Now we are going to solve column minima method. So okay, first of all, this is the given problem. This is destination and this is the source, D1, D2, D3, D4, and this is supply and this is demand. Okay, first of all how to check it is a balanced transportation or unbalanced transportation problem. Okay, our supply is 9 plus 7 plus 9 16, 16 plus 18 34, and next 5 plus 8 plus 7 plus 14 is 34. So here our supply is equal to demand. Our supply is equal to demand. So if it is supply is equal to demand, it is a balanced transportation problem. Now we start the problem. So if it is a balanced transportation problem, we can find the feasible solution, initial basic feasible solution by using the method of column minima method. Now let us start the problem. So column minima method, what is our destinations? D1, D2, D3 and D4, and next sources 19, 30, 50, 10, 70, 30, 40, 60, 48, 70, 20. So those are our destinations. Okay, and now come with the supply. What is our supply? Our supply is 7, 9, 18, and source are 9. Sources is the demand. Demand is 5, 8, 7, 14. Okay, 5, 8, 7, 14 are the demand. So first of all, this is our problem. This is by using the method of column minima method. So by taking this method, now we are going to find out the initial basic feasible solution. First of all, let us check if it is a balanced transportation or not. So if it is, so supply is equal to demand. So balanced transportation problem, balanced transportation. If it is balanced transportation, we can find initial basic feasible and find initial basic feasible solution. Initial basic feasible solution by using the method of column minima. Using the column minima method. By using the method of column minima method. Now let us start the problem. Here column, what is our hint? Our hint is column minima. Column minima is our hint. Okay, first we take the column. So if whatever our problem start with initial, okay, but our hint is column minima. So this is column, so column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4. Now let us start with first column. So our first column, what is the minima? 19, 70, 40. What is minimum value? Which of these three numbers? 19 is the minimum value. So select 19 is 90 T1 destination of 19, and check the supply is 7 units and demand is 5 units. 7 and 5, which is minimum? 5 is minimum. So allocate this value in this cell 5 and cancel this, make 0, and 7 minus 5 is 2. So which it is 0, so we just cancel this entire column. And next go to the next column. In this next column, 30, 38. So these three numbers, which is minimum? 8 is minimum. Select this minimum and check the supply and demand. Supply is 18 units and demand is 8 units. So which is minimum? 18 and 8. 8 is minimum. And allocate this number in this cell and make it is 0. 18 minus 8 is 10. So which is 0? That column we just cancel this. And next column, 50, 40, 70. Which these three numbers, which is minimum? 40 is minimum, right? So take this 40 and check the supply and demand. Okay, supply is 9 units, demand is 7 units. So which is minimum? 9 and 7. 7 is minimum. So that 7 we will allocate here. That 7 is we will allocate here and make this is 0. And 9 minus 7. 9 minus 7 is 2. 2, which is 0. That just we cancel this. Okay. And next remaining column is 10, 60, 20. So 10, 60, 20. Which is minimum? 10 is minimum. So take this 10 and check the supply and demand. Supply is 2, demand is 14. So in 2 and 14, which is minimum? 2 is minimum. So allocate 2 here and makes it is 0, and 14 minus 2 is 12, which is 0. Just cancel this entire row. And remaining column is 60 and 20. In 60 and 20, which is minimum? 20 is minimum. So in this 20, check the supply and demand. So 10 and 12, which is minimum? 10 is minimum. So 10 is allocated here and makes this 0, and 12 minus 10 and remaining 2. So which is 0? So just strike off it. Okay. And next remaining last column and remaining only one number, that is 16, and check the supply and demand. In supply also 2 and demand also 2. Put 2 value here. So make it is 0 and make it is 0. So cancel this in entire row wise and column wise. So allocated values are allocated in each cell by taking and calculated, and finally we will get the minimum transportation cost. So take the minimum transportation cost, for minimum transportation cost 5 into 19, 5 into 19, this is 19, 5 into 19, 2 into 10 plus 2 into 10 plus, and next 7 into 40 plus 2 into 60, 2 into 60 plus 8 into 8 plus 10 into 20, 10 into 20. Okay, so 10 into 20. So finally we got the answer. So this is like that. I'm solve each and everything. 59 895, 5 plus 2 into 10 20 plus 7 into 40 280 plus 6 into 60 into 2 120 plus 8 into 8 64 plus 10 into 20 200. Finally we got the answer of, finally total minimum cost is 779 rupees. Okay, so this is our minimum transportation cost for column minima method. We just take our hint is column minima and check the column, take the minimum value, check the supply and demand, take the minimum value of supply and demand and allocate the minimum cell, and subtract a minimum value from maximum value, and continue like that, and we got the minimum transportation cost. We will start the another problem is Vogel's approximation method, that is we also called as unit cost penalty method. Okay, Vogel's approximation method is also called as unit cost penalty method. So here this is destination, source and supply, this is demand. So destinations D1 D2 D3 D4 and sources 1 2 and 3, sources 1 2 and 3. Now let us start the problem. So Vogel's approximation method, very important method for initial basic principle solution, and it is also called as unit cost penalty method. So take destination D1 D2 D3 D4 and 19 30 50 10 70 30 40 60 and next 40 8 70 20. So this is destinations, supply is 7 9 18 and demand is 5 8 7 and 14. Now first let us check whether it is a balanced or unbalanced transportation. So 9 plus 7 plus 9 plus 18 34 and 5 plus 8 plus 1 plus 14 is also 34. That is the meaning of supply is equal to demand. That is the meaning of balanced transportation. It is balanced transportation, is balanced transportation. So for in this problem it is totally different from northwest corner method, least cost method, column minima, row minima methods. It is entirely different from those 3-4 methods. It is different. So what is the main difference here? Here we take the penalties. In this penalties we will, in all the penalties we will take a maximum value. that maximum value will take and proceed the problem. So first of all, what is penalty and how to take. So penalty take from first row, penalty 1. This is penalty 1. So first of all, how to take penalties. First is take penalties like that. Actually select minimum values. First two minimum values. First two minimum values. Okay, in each row and column, first two minimum values in each row, and subtract second minimum minus first minimum value. Select first two minimum values in each row and column and subtract second minimum value minus first minimum. So that is the first point. Okay, and so in this row first minimum value is 10. Okay, and second minimum value is 9. So that is the 9 in penalty P1. And next row here 70, 30, 40, 60. First minimum 60, 30, second minimum 40. So second minimum minus first minimum, which means 40 minus 30, 10. And next 48, 70, 20. First minimum is 8. First minimum is 8, second minimum is 20. So second minimum minus first minimum is 20 minus 8 is 12. Okay, and next first minimum is 19, second minimum is 40. So 19 minus 40, 21. 19 minus 40, 21. And next first minimum is 8 and second minimum is whatever we have two values, but take one. So second minimum value is 30 minus 8, 22. First minimum value is 40, second minimum value is 50. So 40 minus 50 is 10. Okay, next first minimum value is 10, second minimum value 20. So 20 minus 10, 10. There is no negative values none here in this demand. So this is P1 for column wise, and this is row wise for penalty 1. Now, so step 2 is maximum value from penalty. Okay, so maximum value, take maximum value from penalty. So first step 1 is first two minimum values in each row and columns, then subtract second minimum minus first minimum, and second is take maximum value from penalties. So here entire penalties 9, 10, 12, 21, 22, 10, 10. In all these numbers, which is maximum value? 22 is maximum value, and circle this. 22 is maximum value. In this maximum value, take minimum value of this column. Okay, so what is minimum value? 8 is minimum value, and check remaining procedure is same. So maximum from penalty values. So when we circle the maximum penalty value in that column, so which is minimum value? 8 is minimum value. Okay, so 8 is minimum, and check supply and demand. Okay, check supply and demand. So which is minimum? 8 is minimum. So allocate 8 value here and make it 0, and 18 minus 8 is 10, which is it is 0, and just cancel this entire column and make it is dash. Make it a dash. And procedure for penalty 2. For penalty 2, same. First minimum is 10, second minimum 19, So second minimum value is first minimum value. 19 minus 10, 9. Next, first minimum 60, second minimum for first minimum 40, second minimum 60. So second minimum minus first minimum, 60 minus 40, 20. 60 minus 40, 20. Next, first minimum 20, second minimum 40. So second minimum minus first minimum, 40 minus 20, 20. Okay, and next, first minimum 19, second minimum 40. So first second minimum minus first minimum is 21, and this is already cancelled. Okay, and next, first minimum 40, second minimum 50. So second minimum minus first minimum, 50 minus 40, 10. Okay, and next, first minimum 10, second minimum 20. So second minimum minus first minimum, 20 minus 10, 10. Okay, so 9, 20, 20, 21, 10, 10 in all these numbers. In all these numbers, which is maximum value? 21 is maximum value. 21 is maximum value. And in this row, in this column, which is minimum? 19, 70, 40, which is minimum? 19 is minimum. So 19 is minimum. And check the supply and demand. Check the supply and demand. So here 5 and 9, 7, check the supply and demand. Supply is 7 and demand is 5. 7 and 5, which is minimum? 5 is minimum. And allocate 5 here and make it is 0, and 7 minus 5, 2. Okay, so which it is 0, and just cancel this entire column, and this is just like round. And next, we'll check another penalty, P3 for this. So 50 and so 10 and 50, first minimum, second minimum. Second minimum minus first minimum is 40, and first minimum, second minimum, 60 minus 40, 20, and first minimum, second minimum, 50. Okay, and because of it, this is cancelled, and just a dash, this is P3, and this is also cancelled. So remaining 50, 40, 70, 50 minus 40, 10, 10, 60, 20, 20 minus 10, and 10. So 40, 20, 50, 10, 10 in all these penalties, which is maximum? 50 is maximum. So circle this 50 and check this row. We have only two numbers, that is 70 and 20. Which is minimum? 70 and 20. 20 is minimum. And check the supply and demand. Supply is 10, for demand is 14. In 10 and 14, which is minimum? 10 is minimum. So allocate 10 here, and it makes 0. 14 minus 10, 4. So which is 0, and just cancel this row and cancel this row. And next, for another penalty, P4, and another penalty for P4. Okay, so here only 10, here only 60, because this is cancelled. Okay, this is penalty P4. For column wise, this is no value, this is no value. 50 minus 40, 10. 60 minus 10, 50. Because of first minimum, second minimum. Second minimum minus first minimum, 50. So in this penalty is P4, 10, 60, 10, 50. So in all this value, which is maximum? 60 is maximum. 60 is maximum. And check this row. 40 and 60, which is maximum? Sorry, 40 and 60, which is minimum? 40 is minimum. So check the supply and demand. In supply 9, demand 7. So 9 minus 7, 2. So which is small? So allocated here 7 and make it is 0 and make it 0. 9 minus 7, 2. So which is 0? Just cancel this column. So next P5, 10, 60, there is no value. Next P5, here no value, because of this is cancelled. And next 60 minus 10, so my second minimum minus first minimum, so 60 minus 10 is 50. Here 10, 60, 50, which is maximum value? 60 is maximum. And check this row and check this row. Here 20 is a supply and 4 is demand, and minimum value allocate here and makes it is 0 and remaining value 2, and just cancel it and just cancel this, and remaining is 10. Okay, so next penalty P6 is 10 and remaining no value and no value here, and P6 the no value, no value, no value, and here also only we have 10. So here also 10, here also 10. You can take any. I will take here 10. Here also 10. Here also 10. We can take any one of them. So I will take here 10, and this take the column. 10 is minimum, and here also 2. Here also 2. So this makes 0, and this makes 0, and finally allocate 2 here, and just cancel this. So finally our minimum transportation cost. So minimum transportation cost. Minimum transportation cost is therefore, so first 5 into 19 plus 2 into 10 plus 4 into 7 into 40 plus 2 into 60 plus 8 into 8 into 8 plus 10 into 20 as like same. What are the method we have take, but the minimum transportation is cost is same because of our previous method, column minimum method also we have take the same values. So that minimum transportation cost and this minimum transportation is cost is same. So we will check 5 into 19, 95 plus 20 plus 280 plus 120 plus 64 plus 200, and finally our minimum transportation cost is 779 rupees. 779 rupees. In Vogel's approximation method, we have take only, I will explain everything. So this is destinations, this is source, demand, supply. First check supply and demand. If supply and demand is same and it is balanced transportation problem. So our step 1, select the first 2 minimum values, and second minimum values minus first minimum value, and second take penalties. From penalties we will take the maximum value of penalties. Okay, so those are all the values, and penalty 1 and penalty, this is also penalty 1, and from all these penalty from all these values of from penalty 1, select the maximum value, and in this column select the minimum value and check the supply and demand, and supply and demand take the minimum value, and minimum value allocated here, and minimum value is subtract from each supply and not each, only which we consider. So 18 minus 8, what is the minimum value of 10 and 8? So minimum value is 8. So 8 minus 8 0 and 18 minus 8 10, and like that we will consider all the values like that, and got the value of minimum transportation cost by using the method of Vogel's approximation method. And next class we will solve the unbalanced transportation cost, so by taking different methods of initial basic feasible solution. Thank you, students.